Yo, 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 Lenora here. I haven't done a movie review in a while, so I'm very happy to do this particular review. And it is none other than Captain America, the First Avenger. I'm so excited. I was really so gung-ho when this movie was coming out because I saw the trailer and it just blew me away. Let me just go first into saying Chris Evans. Now, before I go on with my review, first things first, I just want to say this. You Marvel fanatics out there, chill with this review. Don't go into this whole haters kind of thing like, oh, you don't know stuff about your Marvel comics and oh, you don't know this about the card. Hello, I'm admitting it here. I have never really read the comics. You can't expect me to, okay, because it's too much to read. You know how many superhero comics there are? I'm just giving my 2 cents here on what I think about the film, which honestly was brilliant. Back to things about the film that I love was Joe Johnston. He's also the director of films like Jumanji, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, The Rocketeer, and also Hidalgo. Now what he's done with Captain America is, you know how all the other superhero films that you've been watching, they are all set either in a modern time period or they're set out in outer space. But for Captain America, what you get is you're watching a periodic piece. It's pretty much set in the 1940s, which was the same period during World War II where America was fighting a lot of the Nazis. And this sets the mood for the storyline of Captain America. In relation to setting the mood of the film, I think Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, they've done a wonderful job with the script of making Captain America not overly overbearing in terms of his patriotism. He's not like this waving the flag banner kind of person and I will be propagandic in your face. No, he's nothing like that. If anything at all, he's still patriotic and still very noble. But at the same time, what he really just wants to do is help out. And you see that a lot with the character. And that's why the character development for him in particular was very nicely done. And that is also coupled together with a fantastic performance by Chris Evans. Ryan Reynolds, I love you, but I'm sorry, Chris Evans, you're taking over. Now, the reason is because Chris Evans, I've always seen him as a comedic character, especially watching him in Fantastic Four as, you know, flame on boy. So I was a bit concerned whether he could actually pull off Captain America. Chris Evans was really able to mellow down his character for Captain America, especially with the help of supporting actors like Stanley Tucci, who plays the doctor who beats him up from the scrawny little kid to the big super soldier Captain America, and Haley Atwell, who plays his love interest in the film. And Tommy Lee Jones, he's great as the Colonel. Is it Colonel? I think it's a Colonel, yeah. Who keeps on saying, okay, you are just a scrawny kid and you can't do any good at all. And that I think really fires Chris Evans' character, Steve Rogers, a lot more, so that he really wants to prove himself that he can be more than just a boy from Brooklyn. And Hugo Weaving as the villain, he's amazing. You would think of Agent Smith at certain points, but wow, he's a fantastic replica of the Red Skull. Chris Evans, I mean, he is this charming and suave guy, so you never would have thought that he's a person that cannot talk to girls. But for Captain America, or rather Steve Rogers, in this film anyway, he's supposed to be this person who's never really had a full conversation with a female before, and he really doesn't know what to do with himself when he's around girls. In fact, he goes like, oh, I don't know what to do with myself anymore. Maybe I'll just, like, you know, pull my hair. Okay, that's just me. But yeah, and what I love is the chemistry between him and Peggy Carter. The two actors, they've done a wonderful job of bringing this wonderful friendship that turns out to be more in the film. And you can see it, especially when, oh gosh, I really don't want to spoil it for you, but okay, just the point is that there's some really, really nice moving scenes that brings Captain America to a whole different level, and it's not just a superhero film, for me anyway. Visually, the movie is stunning. I say stunning because I love periodic pieces and I love the action scenes. I love the visual effects. CGI was fantastic. They made Chris Evans go from one scrawny kid, which is probably like 90 pounds, into this big buff dude. And I love that. I totally love that. It almost makes me kind of wonder, did they also CGI his beefed up body? Because it almost looks a little bit too thick. Half the time when he was running around, I actually kind of wondered, how can you run with all that muscle? Doesn't that feel heavy for you? Overall, I give the film a 9 out of 10, and I say this because for people who don't really know Captain America, pretty much like myself, and they're just watching this film for the first time and getting to know Captain America, I think it's a great start to it, and it's a great start to the beginning of the Avengers. I really can't wait to see what's going to happen from there on. And yeah, so definitely go and check it out if you like this review. I've written one as well on my blog, lenoralow.com. You can go ahead and check it out. It's in the links. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. Lenora here. Bye.